Archangel Gabriel begins by speaking about what he calls the conception of a new age of miracles. Many people are eager to jump ahead. They want the new system to exist already. They want the baby to be born and already feeding from a new structure. But Gabriel explains that we are not yet at that stage. Right now, humanity is in the conception phase. We are conceiving what is coming. This conception will unfold over the next while, and an essential part of it involves falling in love with the divine masculine principle of Christ consciousness. Gabriel describes this principle as an infinitely supportive structure, something capable of holding limitless creation. It is like an effervescent river of life that endlessly gives and supports life itself. Gabriel also points back to conversations I have previously had with Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, and the Asasani about compassion and structure. These teachings all point toward the same realization. Falling in love with the masculine principle means recognizing that we are fully supported in following our hearts and expressing our unique nature in this lifetime. It also means understanding that the world we witness is a mirror of ourselves. When we look at the world, we are seeing aspects of our collective being reflected back to us. Humanity is one body. When we recognize this, we begin to understand that our collective reality is being formed within a field that serves us with unconditional love. The structures of reality are not working against us. They exist in service to life. But this understanding requires surrender. It asks us to trust that everything we truly need already exists. The resources are already here. What is required now is a redirection of those resources so that new structures can emerge. Gabriel asks us to reflect on how we might live in the knowing that we are divinely supported in every way. If we lived from that knowing, what could we release? What habits of scarcity or purposelessness could fall away? What patterns of dishonesty or half-heartedness might we let go of? Half-heartedness often shows up as avoidance, as the subtle places where we give our power away instead of standing in our divine support. Every individual is supported by life. Some people have been giving more resources than others, and Gabriel suggests that this may be understood as an opportunity to be of greater service. Meet your own needs, he says, and allow the rest to move outward in service to others. A large shift is happening right now. Gabriel cautions us to pay attention to the systems into which we are placing our life force energy. Where we place our attention, participation, and belief determines which structures we continue to strengthen. If we hold faith that life itself is good and generative, and if we trust that each other of us has the ability to meet our needs, then collectively we can meet everyone's needs. From that place, new pathways begin to open. This requires a commitment to faith itself, a willingness to trust that we are unconditionally loved, a willingness to believe that it is safe to give of ourselves. Gabriel speaks about the beauty of singing songs in the space between realities, the breath between what is and what is emerging. In this moment, he shows me an image of chaos unfolding. Yet within that chaos, there are pauses in time, moments where we are given the breath needed to fully recognize the vastness of what we are experiencing. These pauses allow us to see the glory of the transformation. Because the masculine Christ principle is ultimately a principle of infinite expansion. It is life giving itself to life. And in that field of infinite giving, there is no need to take.